I want to talk to you today about kingdom partners. Like, how do I make a pledge? How do I send a gift? How do I decide how much to give? I already give to the work of the church. What is Kingdom Partners really all about? Well, first of all, we are super excited about the potential in reaching more people and making a significant impact worldwide through Kingdom Partners. To make this very simple, think of your giving or your generosity this way. The Bible teaches us about the tithe, and the tithe in Scripture explains it this way. The tithe is the first 10% of your first fruit or your earnings. So if you make $1, you set aside 10 cents, or $100, $10 goes aside, or $1,000, 100, you get the picture, right? That's the tithe. And then there's something called offering, or alms, as the Scripture teaches. And very simply, the offerings are what you would give over and above the tithe. So for simplicity's sake, some people call it tithes and offerings, which just means every week or whenever they're paid, they're giving their tithe, the first 10%, and then an amount over and above the 10%, which is the offering. So some of you you give your tithe and then you specify or you designate where you would like your offering to go. Truth is, we have had many places for that offering to go in the past, and we've tried to do through Kingdom Partners is to be very clear and specific where the offering will be going. So if you give your tithe, just to let you know, Journey Church dedicates these funds to our general operating budget to support ministries, to support global workers and outreach efforts, emergency crisis response. The Kingdom Partners is an opportunity to go beyond our operating budget and to make a greater impact. So just to be clear, if you've been giving to a specific area of the church, we are going to simplify this through Kingdom Partners. No longer will we have a list of areas to give specifically to. All offerings will go to Kingdom Partners. But you might say, well, as I read through the Kingdom Partners catalog and see the listing of all the programs that we're a part of, I really want to give my gift to go to a certain area of ministry. Well, here's what we'll do to make the administration streamlined. Unless you want to fund the specific project 100%, because your heart is really into the project, you can do so. Otherwise, your gift will be reserved for the projects as we release funds to those areas of ministry. We have not promised a dollar value to any one of the projects presented. As we prayerfully seek the Lord and receive the resources required to fund each project, then we'll celebrate together what God is doing through supporting these ministries. So how do I decide how much to give? How do you decide how much to give? Well, we believe in order to become a Kingdom Partner, it's not just about throwing money where there are needs, because let's be honest, there are so many needs in this world. Kingdom Partners begins first and foremost as you begin to pray, as you ask God, as you commit to bring this vision into reality, like God, what should my part be in what you want to do through me? Maybe take some time to fast with the purpose of asking the Lord, where should I be challenged in my level of generosity? The second thing you should do is explore. Explore your current financial position and assess what is essential in your life and where do you have some room in your finances? Hey, this is just good stewardship in your life in general, but as we partner together, begin to look at options to move your current situation and maybe make some room specifically to give. I believe as you work through this exercise, you'll begin to see where you can make some changes that are going to make an impact. Third thing I want you to look at is to consider. Maybe take some time to speak to those you trust, your spouse, your children, maybe a financial advisor. As we've prayed together and presented you with the goal of $50,000 this year being our target, we have listed in the Kingdom Partners 2021 catalog how many gifts we will need at a specific dollar value. Let that be a guide for you. If the Lord is challenging you to go beyond what's being presented and you can do more, please listen to the Lord and not to your pastor. So I want you to pray, I want you to explore, I want you to consider, and finally I want you to make a pledge. Take your final step of faith and make a commitment by completing the pledge form online at myjourney.church/pledge. We've also made it very simple to receive your gift immediately if that's something you'd want to do. If you want to spread out your gift over the course of 2021 fiscal year, we've got some options for you. Find the option that works best for you. Hey, we're so excited about this opportunity. The opportunity to partner together, and let me say this, I know this has been a very strange year for most of us, dealing with this global pandemic. However, instead of thinking about how the things, we just can't do certain things and how limited we've been in some areas of our lives, let's be encouraged to be the hands and the feet of Jesus and do something. Let's change the trajectory of our future and the future of people we love. So let's step out of faith. Let's do this together and go beyond.